Slowly, child is lonely and the boy makes the search silence. You are the best. What do you see? It's not me, it's not my family. In your head, where I pretend with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, where I pretend. In your head, in your head, zombie, 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 what's in your head? In your head, zombie, 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 there's pain, heart is taken, and the boy makes closer silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old T-16 in your head, barefooted. With your tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, barefooted. In your head, zombie, 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 in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie,
Hey guys, we're starting soon. A couple minutes. Not even that, 1 minute. We'll start in 1 minute. So, as you can see, the balls are rolling. 50 days away. Hold on, let me get my lemon. Do this. Gotta do this first, right? Let's see. There we go. Take it off. So yeah. In the Staples Center, Monday, they are charging for it. So it's going to be a lot of people bitching and complaining. You know, why do we have to pay for a press conference when it should be free? Hey, listen, you already know that it's the money grab, right? You have a boxer versus a mixed martial artist, right? In a high-profile sanctioned bout in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very likely it's going to be the T-Mobile Arena. That part's not official yet. Guess we'll find that out on Monday or whenever they put the press release out. So it's like this, right? I got one job when it comes to boxing media, and that's to cover the goddamn fight. I'm not going to be up here bitching and complaining from video to video about, this is the disgrace to the sport and all that bullshit. Truth be told, it's my job to buy the fight, even if I wasn't there, even if I'm not going to be there, to buy the fight. So let me let you know what the plan is. We've been working very aggressively behind the scenes to cover this fight. And to cover this fight, I mean to get to Vegas, to be there for the grand arrivals, to be there for the media workout, yes, me in the Mayweather gym, to be there for the final press conference, to be there for the weigh-in, and to be there for the fight. It's now or never. Now I have enough of a strong support base that is going to help me get it done. So just to give you a little hint on what I'm doing, not only am I the owner and creator of FightView360.com, a boxing media company, by the way, I built from the ground up, but also I'm now affiliated with some established, not to give too much away just yet, some established companies. So we're finalizing some things. And basically, when I cover fights from here on out, I won't be covering fights just as FightView 360. I'll be covering fights as such and such and as such and such. So we got a little beef behind the name of FightView 360 now. So we'll talk about that at a later date. But it's like this, right? Listen, you already, like, I gotta say, I've never seen nothing like this before. I've never seen nothing like, you know, like selling tickets for a press conference. Now remember, this is only supposed to be the first stop. Also, it's not that this is rushed, but they are working with a little bit of time. Now the reason why negotiations couldn't drag out because they didn't want, meaning the UFC, Dana White didn't want Conor McGregor out of the UFC for a full year. Fix my hat. There we go. They didn't want him out of the UFC for a full year. So remember, his last fight was November the 19th, correct? Or was it November the 23rd? I don't remember. He fought the same day that Daniel Garcia fought Sammy Vargas, because I remember I was at that fight. So this November would be a year. Dana White has stated that, listen, Conor McGregor will be back in the UFC before, you know, the end of 2017. So he's supposed to fight August the 26th and fight, I guess, in December. Now you have to think this is a part of the UFC allowing him to fight Mayweather in this deal. Now this is all speculation as far as, you know, like how they got it done. But you have to think that the UFC is getting a chunk of what would have been Conor McGregor's purse if he was a boxer, I guess. So there's still so many questions is, you know, as far as, well, this is strictly a Mayweather Promotions event. You know, is it a situation like Conor McGregor if the fight does a certain amount of numbers, he makes 100 million, but the UFC takes 50, but he had to sign a contract extension, so he just don't make all this money and go try to continue to box and not fight in the UFC. So it's a complex situation on how they got that deal done. So now it's all about finalizing the arena. Now, I did a video earlier talking about how about 2 weeks ago, I checked for the date of August 26th in the T-Mobile Arena. And what I saw was that the Ice Cube 3-on-3 basketball tournament, that's what's at the T-Mobile Arena that day, started at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Now it starts at 1:30 Pacific time. Now, understand that if you have a city that have, let me drink some tea, I'm tired of shit. If you have a city that has two teams that use the same arena, sometimes you may have, for example, here in Philly, we may have the Flyers, the hockey team, play in the daytime, right? And then at nighttime, you know, you'll have the Sixers play. Sometimes, you know, maybe like 2 hours apart. So the arena can be transferred from a basketball tournament to, you know, a boxing arena in that amount of time. However, will they do that? There's also somebody told me earlier, a friend up in Canada, that what did he say? That I'm trying to figure out what he said. Oh, I gotta just look it up. Oh man, I don't feel like going through these messages. Basically what he said is that that may be moved to another venue, like maybe to the what's not being used that date, the regular MGM Grand. Now it just doesn't make sense. Let me move the chat. Let me move the chat over. Let me move the chat over so I can read the shit. No. Too much shit going on. All right. Too much shit going on. So yeah, I think it's safe to say it's going to be the T-Mobile Arena. I think it's safe to say that they work something out. So I'm really wondering how this press tour thing is going to go, because what happened with Canelo versus Golovkin, they released like the press tour dates, what is it, about 3-4 days before they sent out the emails to the media as far as RSVP stuff. So I'm kind of on pins and needles right now, because I'm thinking like, well, wait a minute. Did they send us just to certain people? Or, you know, am I going to get a shot? Are they going to send me the same? Because, you know, usually, like, I get all the emails for all the press events. You know, so I'm wondering, you know, are they going to play like, you know, like Pixie Choosies and shit? And be like, we're going to send it only to these people. So, you know, I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. You know, checking the shit out my emails, you know? So, the WBC is going to make up, you know, come on, you know, everybody got to get in on the money grab. Yes, the WBC is going to make a title for this fight. They're going to make a diamond championship. They're going to make a diamond championship for this fight. You know they got to get in on the money grab. That's a sanctioning fee. And then the fucked up part about it is, in this, you know, this world is messed up. In this world we live in, if Conor McGregor beats Mayweather, he'll be Jermell Charlo's WBC mandatory, the winner of Lubin, Charlo versus Lubin, because the fight's taking place at 154. Crazy ass shit, right? That's some crazy ass off the wall shit, right? That's some crazy ass off the wall shit, right? That shit just thinking about it, it's like, what the fuck? You know? Excuse my language. Let me stop cursing. It's late though. You know? So, you know, yeah, that shit is crazy. It's crazy as shit. It's just if Conor McGregor wins, he'll be Jermell Charlo. Yo, he can get a shot at Conor. He can get a shot at Conor. But you know, we're 50 days away officially. You know, that shit is creeping up on us. I'm running out of time. I'm typing my ass off and, you know, working these phones to get to Vegas. I'm going out there for a month. I'm going out to Vegas for a whole month. So don't get it twisted. I'm not going out there for no fucking Vegas. I'm going out there to work. So the same lifestyle I'm living here, I'm going to be living in Vegas. It's just that I'm going to go to the fight week events. I never heard of anything about no title, though anyone got a source. See, now I want to curse you out because I am the source. So shut up and get out. Hey, where's my mods at? Put them on timeout. Who is this new guy around here? You drinking Mad Dog? Somebody put him on timeout. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not 2013 or 2014 TstreeT no more. Shit is real out here. I be in the loop. Sometimes though, you have to really decipher that shit, because you know, and then you got to twist shit around because certain information you get, it can only be traced back to a certain somebody, you know. So you got to really be careful with that shit. You got to really be careful with that shit, you know. So I just be trying to make sure that like, basically, truth be told, let me tell you some real shit. I'm drowning in boxing news. You want to know some? Let me give you a little sneak peek. I'm drowning in this shit. I'm drowning. I mean, you know, I'm blessed. I'm, you know, TstreeT's blessed. What Ruben say? I'm blessed. My son is blessed. Let me show you some real shit. Hold up. I don't want to fucking. Let me make sure I don't show no sensitive information. You see this shit? You see this crazy shit right here? Oh, whoa. Let me. This crazy ass shit. Look at this shit, man. And this is just one email address. And it's not even like, you get shit like this, you know, a Vandy Holyfield, you know, Real Deal Sports Entertainment, you know, shit's crazy. You know, but you know, we blessed, I guess, you know. Then the DMs, you got to go through the DMs. If you miss out on like, if you go to sleep, you wake up to like fucking 40 DMs, and you got to go through them, you know, because you never know what type of information in them. Should be going down everywhere. So you know, I really want to say this, right? I really want to say this. You can be mad at me all you want. My job is to cover the fight. I don't care what nobody says. That's my job. My job is to sell tickets and to cover the fight. You know, I can sit here and talk about how, you know, it's a joke fight and all that, but that's counterproductive. How's that help anybody? Because truth be told, what are you going to be doing on August the 26th? Are you going to be home? Look, I'm not watching the fight. When all your friends and your casual boxing friends, those filthy casuals calling you up, where you going to be at? When there's the barbecues, people saying, yo, is your mom making that tuna salad she always making? We're showing the fight. You going to be like, I'm not coming. You ain't getting no tuna salad. I don't want to see that joke fight. Listen, somebody who you're going, come on, let's be real. Let's be honest. You can say it's a joke, but you're going to be watching it. You may be pissed off, but you're going to be watching it. And I hope that you're somewhere doing it big with the ballpark beef hot dogs, the Angus beef hot dogs. It's either one thing or two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to be at the fight or I'm going to be at my beautiful condo or whatever the hell it is in Las Vegas with my pop, and I'm going to cover the fight right from home, and I'm going to smash on YouTube. So either way, it's a win-win situation for me. You know, truth be told, I don't want to be around all those people, but my God, to be at a Mayweather, to be at just a Mayweather fight, period. Of course I'm going to try to do them Hebrew Nationals. See, I just got a new fucking email. World Boxing Super Series. This is late though. This news then came out. You know. So as far as the press tour is concerned, now even though that shit that came out yesterday, I was skeptical, but I still posted that shit. Even though that shit came out yesterday, this right here. Let me go show you. Let me pull it up on the screen. So we all know what the press tour is. The press tour is going to be crazy. Now, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be posting links to that shit everywhere. Because the press tour is the fight. You know that they're going to be talking shit, especially McGregor going to be talking shit. That's why they're selling tickets. It's going to be theater. That shit going to be theater. Hey, bro, try your best to get in there, rub some shoulders. Listen, I'm massaging the shit out those shoulders. I'm finessing, but don't get it twisted. I'm going there to work. So, but listen, I'm like, cause you gotta understand, you know, like I'll talk about it. I don't give a shit. There's gonna be a lot of media members that's not gonna be there and understand the magnitude of what they're at. That shit's gonna be historic for me. You know, to add it to my to add that fucking credential to my list. You know, that shit would be fucking. I will stream every day. I would make that whole trip a fucking adventure. From as soon as I get on the plane, every day, 8-hour streams. Like TstreeT on the Strip, TstreeT at the Grand Canyon, TstreeT at the Hoover fucking Dam, TstreeT at Cats. Me and my pop gonna go see Cats. They still playing that shit? That creepy ass shit? You know, I probably get some prostitutes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They're not gonna scam me like Chavez Jr. though. No way, no way. And TstreeT don't drink like that no more. No way. They're not gonna scam me. They're not gonna scam me. Can you complete a sentence without saying shit? Can I complete a sentence? That don't make no sense. That's an oxymoron, bro. Can you complete a sentence without saying shit? Fuck is he talking about? Fuck is he talking about? Look at them. No, hell no, I'm getting me some prostitutes. If I don't got no girl, likely I won't have no girl. So yeah, I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna get me a Vegas prostitute. What you going to Vegas for if you don't get at least one Vegas prostitute in your lifetime, right? Right? Duh. Isn't that like man law? You got to get at least one Vegas prostitute. You know? So yeah, I already know. Listen, I'm going out there. I'm ready to throw hands and everything, and I'm not gonna be traveling by myself. You know, and I'm not gonna listen. You're not gonna be able to get the. You know, you think I'm stupid? Motherfuckers gonna try to think they're gonna get the drop on me? Oh no, but we're not gonna talk about that no more. Let's keep that close to the chest. So, the price. Listen, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they try to charge you $109.95. Listen, this is how they try to finesse you. They'll say some shit like, well, you know, it's $99.99. We didn't want to go above the Pacquiao price, but that should be in standard definition. See, Mayweather Pacquiao was $89.99 in standard definition, but $99.99 in high definition. So they're gonna try to finesse you. What? That shit gonna be $109. Then they're gonna try to charge you $50. You know, and then they're gonna charge the shit out of Buffalo Wild Wings. They're gonna be like, no, the same price we was giving you before for those UFC fights, this box, this Mayweather, McGregor. We want triple that. If you want to show this shit in your bar with them fucking hot ass wings. I thought I was a badass when I went to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings the first time and I got them super hot ass wings. I was trying to show off for this chick. Fuck the whole date up. I'm burning the fuck up. Like I couldn't talk no more. You know, I just like she was trying to have a conversation. I was trying to act like my fucking, you know, insides wasn't on fire. No way. That's a bad time. Don't go there and get those super hot ass fucking wings. The ones at the top of the list. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a WWE type hype fight. I mean, I just don't like the fact that people are just not being 100% with the fact that you're going to watch the fight. Somewhere, this shit is going to be a fucking holiday. And then, don't forget, there's a fucking storm brewing, yo. They're building boats and shit. You know, they getting drunk already. The Irish are going to invade fucking Las Vegas. Listen, the Irish, let me tell you some real shit. The Irish don't fuck around. When they come to anywhere in the States, they come over here already drunk. They ready to throw hands. They will throw hands with anybody, and they're gonna drink all the beer. They're gonna drink all the fucking beer in Las Vegas. And they're gonna be making all this noise at the fight. That's where the money's coming from. Listen, you think I'm joking. Listen, y'all gonna be hearing about that shit. Vegas is gonna burn. They're gonna come over here and fuck shit up and then bounce. You know, McGregor could be knocked the fuck out. They still gonna be cheering and getting drunk and shit. You know? Shit gonna be crazy out there, yo. Yeah, Ricky Hatton fans, remember them? He not Irish, but remember them? They came over here with all these instruments. It's like and then it's like some of this shit look like weapons. They pissing everywhere. You know, fighting. There's only one Ricky Hatton. All that shit off beat. Can you imagine being in that arena and you in like the cheap seats and you up there with them and they just all drunk and spilling beer and shit everywhere, all off beat? Yeah. So if y'all really think that shit, y'all saying the fight's a circus, that shit gonna be a circus in Las Vegas. Watch. Watch. You never seen nothing like it. The Irish are coming. You know, they swimming over here. See, I'm still wondering, right? Now I'm all down with the Mac life. I just wonder, what can Conor McGregor really do? You know, the only thing we can really say is you got the puncher's chance, right? I've been fucking with people though, and you know, I kind of really think that Mayweather never seen that type of speed. Mayweather never seen that type of style. You know, even Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe, he said this. He said they are concerned about the speed of Conor McGregor. Now, Leonard Ellerbe is Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man. You know? Why would they say that if there's not? He said, yo, you know, quote unquote. I don't feel comfortable saying this, but this is what he said. Yo, he said, yo, he's got a nice hand game. You know, like when he touches people, I seen the way he touches people. You know, why would they say that? They know what the deal is. You know? Just saying, yo. Just saying. So people say the fight's a joke. It's hard for me not to laugh. But it's my job. And I like my job. Especially now that I'm back in like the flow of doing videos and shit. I can just sit down, you know, make the I touch the tea. The tea's cold. So I can sit around and be and bullshit around and say, you know, do a fucking hour. Oh, by the way, what time? We started at 45, so we have a half an hour. Hey, hey, get that sodomite out the chat. Get that sodomite out of here. Anyway, I can sit here and be, you know, saying, well, you know, this is a joke fight and Mayweather shouldn't be fight. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. It shouldn't be for 50-0. It shouldn't be for 50-0. You know, I keep saying the same shit. It's like, yo, he is 0-0, right? So it's like he don't have Mayweather's 49-0. He don't have one to give you. So it's like you beat him, he go directly into the negative. So it shouldn't be for 50-0. But at the same time, everybody's got to get in on the money grab. Also, it's a 12-round fight. Not a 10-round. It's a 12-round fight. I don't know what's going on anymore. And the sad thing is, all you are in denial. Saying you're not going to buy the fight. Saying you're not going to watch the fight. You're scum. And you know why you're scum? You're scum because you lied to yourself. TstreeT is the most real he's ever been with himself and people in life. I am very, very excited though to see how the all access is going to turn out. So we know that, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be showing you before I started running my mouth. See, you're distracting me. This is what I'm supposed to be showing you. Screen share. Here we go. So this was the where's it at? This one came out yesterday or the day before, but it was fake. So on Tuesday the 11th, they're going to be in Los Angeles, and then we don't know what the rest of the dates is. So basically, I'm on standby because I'm going to have to jet to New York. I'm on standby, so one of these days I'm going to have to just jet right to New York. That shit going to be crazy, you know. But you best believe, and I'm going to be out that motherfucker all day. Watch, I'll be out there all night if I have to get that footage and get that footage up. TstreeT not fucking around. So if you don't know, Monday is the first, no, Tuesday is the first press conference. Here it is right here. The Staples Center released this. Tuesday, July the 11th, 12 p.m. Tomorrow, we're meaning today, 12 p.m. tickets are on sale. I'm really interested to see how much these tickets are going to cost. So it's like we all know it's the money grab. Of course, they're going to charge for everything. The theatrics, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Conor McGregor be like somewhere looking in a mirror, you know, like just talking to himself and, you know, coming up with his little lines and shit. Because he can't talk about people being bums, about Mayweather being a bum, how he changed the bum's life. Mayweather's changing his life. So what is he going to talk about? What if he gets controversial? What if he goes straight Ruben Guerrero, goddamn woman beaters, beat that woman beater down, baby? That's bullshit, baby. What if he goes that route? Damn woman beaters. What if he goes that route? You know? What if he goes the route of, you know, you need me, Mayweather, you know, because you're running out of money or some shit, you know? You only fight me because you know I'm your biggest payday. You know, what if he goes that route? You know, I'm really interested to see, like, what can he say? Because we've all been saying that the press conferences are going to be the fight. So what is he going to talk about? You know, I'm going to be like, once he grabbed the mic, I'm going to be like, oh, snap. The Mac life. Watch. I'm going to be looking like, oh, what did he say? Oh, man. You know, I'm going to be hype. I'm going to be hype as shit. But I'm going to be keeping that shit cool, though. Keeping that shit cool. What you asking this deep ass question? Wait a minute. If you watch Floyd carefully, his hands are quick, but his feet position is how he has better balance during an exchange. That's some deep shit, you know, especially for somebody like me that's seen every single Floyd fight like fucking. I've seen them all multiple times. I can't even say how many times. So, but see, another thing is Conor McGregor's like conditioning. Now here's the thing. I feel that Mayweather can go ahead and just knock him out in the first round. Just open up a can of whoop ass, because you have to think that Mayweather has forgotten things that McGregor's relearning. You know, and that's not saying Mayweather forgotten anything. So as far as skill is concerned, you know, Mayweather should be able to hit him with clean ass shots, right? Especially his jab to the body is mean, suck the air right out of you. So let's say if the fight does go 12 rounds, they're gonna be looking at him like, yo, bro, you need to retire. Your old ass need to retire. Like, you went fucking 12 rounds with an MMA fighter with a 0-0 record. So he can't go 12 rounds, right? But also, he can't just go knock him out in the first round. because people will be pissed off. But at the same time, people are already saying it's a circus, so what are you going to expect? You can't be pissed off if Floyd knocked him out in the first round. You can't be like, oh, you know, Floyd didn't give us a show. What? That doesn't make no sense. You already knew, you know, people say it's a freak show. But how can it be a freak show when it's going to generate so much money? Like, how can you say some shit's a freak show? People so mad at it, they like, you know, damn, I'm going to buy it, but I don't want to see this shit. It's a freak show. But take my $109.95. You scum. They're going to buy this shit. I'm tired of you. I'm sick of people not being 100% real with themselves. You people need to wake up. You're going to be barbecuing. It's a reason to barbecue. It's a reason to have a barbecue. Everybody likes barbecues, right? It's a reason to have your mates over. You know? Reason to have a flat party. You know? But yeah, people pissed. People pissed. They're like, I can't believe this fight is happening. They shouldn't have made this fight. It's a joke. And it's like, yo, it's here now. It's fucking here. You're gonna bitch for the next 50 days. It's here. It's here. But however, if you buy this fight, you have to buy Canelo versus Golovkin. So, for the people who don't know, let's go over the details again. The fight is on August the 26th. It's looking like Dana White and Floyd Mayweather's team has struck a deal with Ice Cube for the arena. So August the 26th, it's safe to say T-Mobile Arena. It's going to be on Showtime pay-per-view. Don't be surprised if it's like if you're not watching in high definition these days, then what are you doing? So don't be surprised if the pay-per-view is $109.95. The undercard so far, Tank Davis has been confirmed for the undercard. It's rumored that he's going to be fighting Orlando Salido. That's a big-ass fight. They're trying to get Badou Jack on the card, but against who? So far, that's all we know about the undercard. What else? What else? The WBC Diamond is likely going to be on the line. The WBC, Mauricio Suleiman has already stated, hell yeah, we won it on a Monday grab. We'll make a belt for that shit. In an alternate Mandela effect reality, if Conor McGregor was to win, then he would be Jamel Charlo or the winner of Jamel Charlo Erickson Lubin mandatory for the WBC 154-pound title. Crazy shit, right? So what else are we missing? Tuesday, the first press conference. They were working on an HBO, not an HBO, a Showtime All Access. It is not known if they started filming yet. They're taking USADA drug testing. What else? What else? What else? Press tour supposed to be in multiple cities. Word is they could be in Toronto on Wednesday. Don't know, but we do know that LA, the Staples Center for July the 11th is confirmed, and they're selling tickets today at noon. Now we don't know. They're saying Badou Jack is going to be on the card, or that's the rumor, but nothing's confirmed. You know, and it's not even known who he will fight. Who do I got in the fight? Hey, listen, I'm not here to pick sides, man. But all I'm going to say is Mayweather never seen that type of style. And listening, let's put it this way. I agree with Mayweather Promotion CEO Leonard Ellerby. Mayweather Promotion CEO Leonard Ellerby said that they are worried about Conor McGregor's speed and that he has a nice hand game. They are concerned. They are not taking him lightly. Floyd Mayweather is going to have to take his hat off to him, to the young, hungry lion. So, you know, I'm riding with what Leonard Ellerby has to say. Makes sense. Mayweather never seen that type of style, a UFC boxing hybrid style, where you can't kick or you can't do no takedowns or no knees or no backhands. Yo, can you do a backhand with a glove? Is it anywhere in the rule books? Like, can you do a spinning backhand? Like, can you do some shit like that? Would that count? That would be a power punch. Can you do some shit? It don't like. Does this say like? What if you do a quick spinning back? Like, can you do that and the back of the glove hit? How does that count? They're selling wolf tickets. Wolf tickets. What does that mean? It's illegal. You can't do like a spinning, like, you know, but the glove still will hit you. Nah. You know, there's a special. They said there's a special clause in the contract that McGregor, if you freak out, like if he getting his ass whipped, and Floyd got him on the ropes, just going like Pretty Boy Floyd on him, and McGregor threw like a kick or some shit just out of reflex. You know, there's a clause in the contract that they can sue the shit out of Conor. So he's got to really fucking hold, you know, like really like stay mentally focused. You know, I think it's gonna happen. I think, and I'm not the only one. I think, you know, something's gonna happen where he's gonna, you know, try to kick Floyd in the stomach or some shit. You know, or do some old flying, you know, kung fu, UFC type crane shit, Cobra Kai, sweep the leg. You know, what if he go Cobra Kai? what if he go Cobra Kai on Floyd? Ah, that's gonna be some funny shit, right? That's gonna be some crazy shit. This fight is crazy. If you really think about it, just the whole story of this fight is just the whole story of this fight is crazy. Just how it came about, you know, the shit that can go down, the aftermath, the fact that even if Conor McGregor lose, he's still going to go back to the UFC and be a bigger star and still have that Aldo rematch, even though he lost, you know, fucking Diaz 3. He can do Alvarez again, you know. But Conor out there working, though. Remember, he's been basically learning the sport for over a year now. So imagine this, right? Also, he's going to go back to the UFC a better striker. Ain't that crazy? He's going to go back to the UFC a better striker. He's going to go back better than, you know, than he is now over there. So it's a win-win for him and for the UFC because they want him to keep winning. He's the cash cow. He's got a whole country behind him. Yeah, Khabib, yeah. Conor is bait. Bait for what? Goddamn cold ass tea. Hype-wise, is this bigger than Maypac? No. See, the thing about Maypac is they had the hardcore boxing fan support and casual boxing fan support. This fight doesn't have the hardcore boxing fan support. So I say 2.5 million pay-per-view buys. That's what I say. If it does 3 million, I'm going to be wild. But I don't see it doing no 4. I don't see it doing no 4. I just don't. You know, I see this being a situation where it's going to be a lot of people watching this fight together. You know? Hell yeah, this shit is historic to me. Like for me to be able to be there and be at just a press conference and to have like to say like, wow, I have the fucking Mayweather McGregor fucking face-off content. Like I have Mayweather McGregor face-off content. That shit is crazy to me. You know? This chat is moving way too fast. Do you think there'll be a Maypac rematch if Mayweather wants to make another 100 million? The rematch is getting lower and lower as far as chances of happening and also pay-per-view buys. I think the rematch would do like 1.5 to 2 million pay-per-view buys, in my opinion. And I'm more thinking like 1.5 million. Something like that. You really think that Mayweather McGregor is going to be around 4 or 5 million pay-per-view buys? For one, you have to factor in who's really going to buy that. Now, people are going to buy it. Don't get me wrong. But what demographic is really going to bring that much support? Like, is that many, the Irish population, like, like, are they going to, I don't know, like like that just seems too big of a number, yo. That just seems too big of a number. Also, one of the reasons why why they have a confidentiality agreement with the purses. Now, normally with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, you can find out how much the fighters made, but something's going on there where they're keeping that shit secret. It's like, wait a minute, why is the shit secret? Mayweather's normally always talks about how much he makes. So that goes to show that they think to themselves that maybe, in my opinion, that maybe they think that it won't do for, that maybe it'll do somewhere between 2 to 4. They don't know. But also, how much money is the UFC getting? You can't really say how much the UFC getting out of McGregor's end. So say, for example, if the deal was for, okay, well, Mayweather has to make this much, but between UFC and McGregor, you got to split 100 million. But if McGregor was just a boxer outside of the UFC, then maybe he would get that whole 100 million. Now, you have to think that the UFC would also, talk to McGregor and negotiate, say, listen, if you fight Mayweather, then you got to make sure you come back to the UFC. You can't just make this Mayweather money and then retire and then fuck us over. So therefore, if we allow you to break your contract or to go outside your contract to fight Mayweather, then we got to get some money off of that, because you're supposed to be fighting 3 times this year. Then you're only going to be fighting 1. And also, you got to sign a contract extension with us to let us know, that you're loyal to us. So you're not going to try to go fight a fucking Amir Khan or some shit after Mayweather and try to become a full-time boxer, even if you go fucking 0-6, but you making this money. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, in the initial interview that Dana White and Leonard Ellerbe did, he was talking about, like, well, the Mayweather side was already done, but we had to make sure, things were done on our side before we went back to them and start talking. What do you think, Floyd? What Floyd do you think we getting at the press conference? Money or Pretty Boy? Well, see, here's the thing. Like, he didn't really have to be. Put it this way, this shit, they know. These are multi-billionaire, companies and foundations behind in marketing and everything. They know that the press conferences are going to be the biggest hype and bigger than the fight. So, we know McGregor, like, come on. I think McGregor probably knows the pressure, and he probably, be talking like, okay, like, I'm going to make sure I say this, and I'm going to make sure, like, we don't know what, if Money Floyd going to show up, because truth be told, in the UFC, Conor McGregor is always talking the money shit. You see what I'm saying? But now he can't talk that money shit to Floyd. So Floyd can talk that shit to him. So is the Money Floyd going to show up, or is, like what controversy does Conor McGregor have? I mean, of course, Floyd going to talk about how, like, you got choked out, right? About how Conor got choked out and he tapped. Meanwhile, fucking Holly Holm went to sleep. She ain't tapped. She said she went on her shield. Conor got that chokehold when he like, oh, get me out of here. I ain't going to sleep. So we don't know. By the way, we're keeping this a 1-hour stream, so we got 9 minutes left. Yeah, shit is focused around here, man. Shit is focused. I've already been up for like 23 hours. I'm not going to bed for another 6 hours, and then I'm done for the weekend. I mean, as far as, like, for the week. So I'm going to bang out this paperwork, get this website in order, messages and emails piling up. We got a lot of shit to do. So I'm going out there for fight week, unless they play politics, which they probably will, but I'm working my way around it. Talk about the World Boxing Super Series. Yes, I'm covering every single fight of the World Boxing Super Series. I've been in deep research, so I haven't talked about it yet. I only did like 1 video on it, but yes, yes, like we're officially back. We're officially back. So it's a lot going on. So yeah, I'm going out there. I'm going to be out there, at the fight week events. Even if I don't get to go to the fight, being at the fight week events will be enough. And then I'll just cover the fight from the place I'll be staying at. Which I won't mind at all, because I'll do the same numbers if I was at the fight. But to be at an historic event, like, for one, I'm already hyped about just being like the first time I walk in the Mayweather gym. Like, Tstreet's going to be in the Mayweather gym. So I already know I've been dropping weight. I've lost like 12 pounds in like a week and a half. So I guess it's kind of like water weight and shit, right? Also, I've been eating healthy. You know, so I already know that gym be hot as shit, and I'm going to Vegas. So, you know, I got to drop some weight, get in shape, man. You know, I'm getting in shape. Vegas going to be hot as fuck. You know, so you're going to be surprised how big this fight is when you get to Vegas. I already know. Look, I already put it this way. I got a lot for one, as I said, there's some real big things going on. So I got several meetings first. Then I got to meet up with some people. And then, you know, like this is a real legitimate business trip. It's crazy, right? So I'm not going out there. It's just that I can do so much in that month. You know, I'll be able to meet with the people I gotta meet with. Get to Mayweather Mayweather Canelo. Yeah, that would be a dream, right? Get to Mayweather McGregor and Canelo versus Golovkin. And then, truth be told, I would know I would have to get to Vegas at least once a year, but truth be told, I would accomplish so much shit out there that I wouldn't have to go back. So this is like a once in a lifetime type thing, you know, where, you know, like I have to go. So it's like, well, for me, it's going to be business, but for my pop, you know, it's going to be a vacation for him, you know. So trust me, I'm the same lifestyle I'm living here, my hermit lifestyle. I'm taking this shit out there. Vegas too hot, man. No way. And then all that dust and shit. No way. You know, so I'm gonna go to point A to B. You know, I'm the definition of staying in my lane. And trust me. Do you think Conor has the ability to take Floyd's confidence from him by shit talking? But what can he really say? See, look, could he talk about Miss Jackson? Remember how Floyd was crying basically on that radio show? And he was talking about retiring and he disappeared, you know, the week of Mayweather McDonald 1, or was it 2? What if he go that route? As I was saying earlier, what if he go like the woman beater route? You know, what if he go about how, like, you know, he need him to make money and shit like that? I don't know. You name pay-per-view numbers. Fucking beer's in an uproar. There's so many different routes he can go. But soon, they're going to be on ESPN, fucking Sports Center, you know, via satellite, everything. They're going to be on fucking the Today Show. They're going to be on fucking Morning Joe. You know, this shit is about to be everywhere real soon. Don't be surprised you start seeing billboards and shit. This shit is about to be everywhere real soon. Promos everywhere. You know, and then the UFC is saying they're going to be doing their shit too. So this is not just Mayweather and Showtime going to be promoting this shit and putting shit out. UFC is going to be doing this shit too. You going live on Facebook? Who are you talking to? Who's this guy? Live on Facebook for what? Are you asking me if I'm going to stream fights, you scum? TstreeT don't stream no fucking fights. Unless it's some overseas shit because I have no access to it. Then obviously I got to watch the fight. And they got to do something about that, man. I be hating having to go through some of that shit to just to be able to watch fucking Sky Sports. Why can't I watch a Sky Sports fight without a hassle? Like, that should be a hassle, man. You know? It's gonna blow up like a, but yeah, listen, this shit's about to be everywhere. So remember, they still organizing shit now. You know, people are working hard behind the scenes. You know? No, they were saying they might have Triple H as a special guest referee. He gonna cut the sleeves off the referee shirt. Then the Big Show gonna come and hit fucking Mayweather with a chair to set up the rematch of the Big Show, Mayweather 2. Need to be able to get to the fights if you overseas too. Floyd loves a good. No, I got a team over seas. I got a nice little team growing. I'm bringing on some people. If anybody interested in helping out in any way, shape, or form, email me at editor@fightview360.com. That's EDITOR @fightview360.com. Tell me this: will Bayless be the ref? Of course, Bayless is going to be the ref. Of course, Bayless is going to be the ref. Stream this on Facebook today. No, man, get out of here. I'm tired of shit. Why would I stream on Facebook when I'm on here? What do you think this is, bro? There's going to be a lot of money out there in Vegas street to be made. Fight with. Yeah, listen, I'm in on I'm in on the money grab. Everybody in on the money grab. I'm in on the money grab. Hell yeah. I'm not doing this for my health. You know, I'm going to be losing a lot of sleep doing all that editing and uploading content. Remember, this is a job to me. You know, so even though I'm a pretty, you know, lax guy and relaxed and everything, and I like to have fun, this is my job, ladies and gentlemen. You know? So hell yeah, you know, got to get to a press conference, you know, get all that key footage, edit it, upload it, you know, you there at the computer for hours, you know, just editing and copy and pasting and shit. Then the next day, you got to have all that shit ready and done. Then the next day, you got to go to the fucking media workout, get all that footage and shit, edit it, upload it. Then the next day, final press conference, you know, that's just the job, man. I hope you get a mega. Yeah, listen, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Like I said earlier in the video, I have help now. So it's not just Fight View 360. I have some people that, you know, are helping me that, you know, thank God people believe in me and shit. And they've been following me and they see like they see like the advancements I've made. But I got some pretty powerful people helping me now. And basically, it's like a mutually beneficial thing, like where, you know, like if this all works out, we all gonna eat. We all gonna eat. You know, so things are really, really, really delicate right now. Y'all know I like to talk about shit. I can't talk about it just yet until things are finalized. However, I have put hints out there, like a lot of hints. You know, so some things are really, 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 really going down. You know, so when I apply for credentials, I'm not just applying under Fight View 360. I'm applying under some, you know, with some credible ass people. You know, people that don't get denied for nothing. So that shit is, you know, that, you know, I'm doing something right. So I just be telling myself, like, listen, if you know, shit is growing, or if you make an advancement over the next day, that you're doing something right, yo. God damn it, my cable box is gonna boot. My cable box is booting. We got 3 minutes left. We already talked about the undercard. And Dana talked shit about it on his Instagram too. What are you talking about? Source, what source? What are y'all talking about? I don't know what any of y'all talking about, you know. Nah, you said Dana should have a UFC fight the day before the fight. Nah, because he don't want to cross promote. Also, remember that's more work for him. You know, you don't want to take away anything from this fight. Feels like it's a fucking spider in my beard. I hope not. Will Jay-Z be there? Oh, that'd be fucked up if Jay-Z show up to this fight, but didn't show up to Ward Kovalev. Did y'all hear that horrible news? That there was only like 6,300 tickets sold and 4,000 given away, or sold at like a crazy ass discount, and the arena still wasn't full. That's hard. 6,000 tickets sold. My God! Wow! Listen, 6,000. That's the MGM Grand Small Room. It was 6,300 tickets or something like that. That's horrible. It is what it is. All right, guys. So I already did 3 videos. I just got to put the title in, put a thumbnail on them, and then unprivate them. You know, so I already got videos that I just did this while the others were uploading. So yeah, I'm about to put on some Salem's Lot. You know, the old one. I'm a big, huge horror movie fan. You know, I'm gonna put on some Salem's Lot. I'm gonna go upstairs, make me I got some fucking organic lunch meat. Ain't that crazy? Some organic turkey breast. Shit was fucking $12.99 a pound. Whew. But you know, we're gonna try this shit out. You know, and I gotta start working on this paperwork and shit. So stick around the channel, if you want. You know, check back in the channel in like I guess like a half an hour. You know, and I got like 3 videos that I did that are gonna be released soon. You know, I did them before this started. You know, so TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. You gotta pray for me, man. You know, like we trying to get to this fight, yo. So far, everything. The trip is $7,000. The money's not the issue. It's just about planning this shit right. You know. So, man, listen, you know, we got to get there, yo. We got to get there. We got to get there. It is what it is. You know, 50 days away. 50 days away. Please subscribe.